So, you're an absolute badass for doing that up there.
Thanks.
I wouldn't be broke if I... Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't be broke if I could do what you were doing right now. I wanted to do that my whole life, but I just don't know how you do it. So
There's never a bad time to start. So one of my jobs right now is I'm the artistic director of Talking Horse Productions.
Oh, really?
Which is a theater down here. But we do all sorts of classes. So if you ever see that we're doing some acting classes, come check it out.
Yeah, I never tried that before.
Yeah, it's well worth it.
So do you do this for acting, or you have a legitimate curiosity or passion about history here?
A little bit of both. I come from a very heavy artistic family. My grandparents were both theater teachers. My parents met in the theater, so it only seemed natural that I would get involved as well. I actually have a bachelor's degree in acting specifically.
Oh, cool. So are you real knowledgeable about the history here, or this is kind of like a...
No, actually, I learned the history. So what happens is Chris Campbell, who's the head of the Columbia Historic Society, he writes all the monologues for us. He gives them to us, and then we kind of read through them, and then we present the speech as is. In fact, you know, that's the favorite thing of some of the patrons to do is they come up after the monologue is over and ask us trivia questions about it.
Yeah.
If it's not in the monologue, we probably don't know.
So what else do? You do any other acting around here?
Yeah, I do. Like I said, I manage the Talking Horse Productions Theater downtown Columbia, and I do quite a few shows there. I also run an improv comedy troupe called Ponies, and then in my day job, I work for Public Health.
Huh. Hold on 1 second. Thank you for the interview.
Everything together?
Yeah. Have a good day.
Take it easy. Hey. I'm not related, actually. I'm just an actor. In fact, Saber was actually here for the first monologue that we did earlier today.
She's
92. That's right.
She's doing great. She did a darling sculpture, a little bust of Elizabeth, one of her first works when Elizabeth was living.
Oh, wonderful.
This interview is going to suck because I'm drunk. So now we have some idea why people reenact this stuff. It's not because they're passionate about it, but because acting takes precedence in a career of acting. It's a shame. It's a damn shame. Happy Memorial Day, everybody. Memoriam sucks. The Memoriam may need to lose a few pounds. Our legacy could use gaining some. I think it really depends on who you ask and what their opinion is. I am so drunk. Fortunately, this is the day somebody decided to get clean off of beer, so then I got to drink it for them. That's the only reason I'm here right now. Lofty stones, people. Apparently the stones don't tell you or determine who's actually more important here, because some of the more important people have the smaller rocks. It's all budget. That's a fancy rock. And that little pointy one over there. Shaded cemetery. Historical feat. This has been a foot tutorial interview. I may or may not be interviewing somebody else along the way out, depending on whether or not they will also agree to interview with me. We will see. Hey mother, eat this. The tallest stone in this whole section is McMillan. Hey Liz, eat this. There's a rock here that says Gibson, like Mel Gibson. We're gonna have a look at the food truck real quick. The weirdest thing, I just found a gravestone that says Ming on it. The other one says Mings.
Oh, no, I'm Adam.
Weird. Apparently I just can't get away from this guy because here he is again. There's a food truck. Here's a secret recording of a guy who's way too sentimental on one of these rocks. He just walked away, but he was just all over it. He gave it a hug. Operation Desert Storm, Gulf War. One rock sat here for a whole bunch of guys who died. This is the one rock that is fairly relevant here. There's actually an American flag blowing, so now my video is cool. Thank you people under that rock who are not actually there. But this rock is here in place of pretty much. And this is where we are. What I wasn't expecting was for there to be a whole bunch of expensive Everest Tree Service customers here when I was doing this. American flags. It's Memorial Day. This sign is very unhistorical. I'll see if I can interview this guy. I think he's one of the actors. This is also where we are somehow. Let's see if I can interview this guy. The only thing unhistorical about him right now, aside from his wear, is he's holding a bag from Gerbs. There's so many shuttles here, as you can see in the upper left corner. I should have drank 3 more beers before I came here. I'd be better at this right now. I never intended to do it seriously, but even doing it comedically is a pain in the ass. It might help me to get this whole thing down, though. Or maybe money can be made. P.S. This is what's right on the outside of it. Yeah. So that happened. Looks like I'm gonna have to chase him down. There is nothing. On video, people.
Yeah, I added a song. He was like, okay, I want to sing. The song was really nice. When I finished, he was like that. Yeah. I had fun. Well, that was good. Thank you.
Excuse me, whenever you're done, do you have a minute for an interview? It's a quick interview. I'm doing a YouTube channel.
Okay.
Just a quick couple of questions. I was wondering if you, is it fine if I record you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hi. I was curious who you were reenacting. It slipped
Henry
on my
Kirkland.
mind. Oh, okay.
Henry Kirkland was Henry Kirkland. Actually, he was born here in Boone County in 1858.
He's a gardener, right?
He was a gardener, and he was world renowned because of his grafting and pruning abilities. People like Booker T. Washington and all of those people came to him, and he just did a lot of stuff. He was the first African American to even teach at the university. Think about it. Back in that time, for Mr. Douglas to take that black man in there and have him teaching, they both could have been killed. But
definitely a big deal in that time.
Oh, a big deal for it. He was the thing that kicks me in the head the most is I grew up in St. Paul Church. My mom still goes
Oh, really?
there. I did not know him.
Wow.
So imagine for me when Chris gave me the monologue and I'm reading all of this stuff, I'm like, this job was broke for me. It was for me because I could not believe it. I grew up in that church and it was right in the same, all of that happened right in the neighborhood I grew up. I never knew it. So
you're pretty passionate about this whole thing? Is that why you do what you do, or?
Because for many years, that's all I did in New York.
Oh, really?
So then when I come back here and I'm retired, I really get to have fun. I'm doing it just
That's good. Thank you. I appreciate the interview.
All right.
Have a good day. American hero. I don't know his name. It's probably Chad. There's my feet again. I'm just going to sit here for a minute and see if any other historical figures come walk in this direction, and then I see if I can interview them or not. Old ladies out here just loving me for interviewing people. So they're smiling at me and folding their hands up under their chin saying, "Oh, look at that, he's trying." Phew. My camera wouldn't go in them, but it'll be going next time. Damn motherly love stuff, or whatever you want to call it. Why is there a truck driving up my historical route here? I was gonna wait to say this till I interviewed another person, but I think I'll just go ahead and say it now and repeat it later. Not quite as, it's kind of corny, but it's not as bad when you actually get up here and kind of see it, you know? Nothing to brag about, though. I will brag about these interviews. Okay. Depending on how many I get with past historical dead figures who nobody else could have interviewed. Foot interview. Foot. Foot interview. Look at these patriots over here, an old guy, his wife, and his granddaughter here being patriots and riding this transportation thing for historical American reasons. Cool. Poor lady out here in her medical gear, just trying to see a little bit of something. Feel bad for her. Trying to be a patriot. Guess I'm gonna walk back up this way and see if I can catch anybody else. Memorial Day stuff. There's that, whatever it is. And this, because it's pretty. There's a gravestone that says rice. I guarantee he was Chinese. I'll bet $5. Only because I know if I bet $10, I'd be wrong.